Hello and welcome to the Expedition format. This is the first video we've done for this format. I think it's kind of sweet. There's a couple of things that I'm not happy with, and that's mostly the way that the influence is working. Some similar to the problems that we've got with standard right now. There are certain factions that have just got miles ahead better influence, which is just going to push you towards wanting to brew with those. There are some factions in this format that have only got realistically like one dual faction, and they've got like some depleted powers that can be one or the other. But you know, this is a test, and it is to sort of like experiment with different things. Maybe it's to get as close to rotation, or just have like a rotating format that is just like it's these 3 sets, it's these 4 sets, it's these 2 sets, or it's this 1 set, and it's all like this thing for a month. So it's always changing, and it's not relying on nerfs and buffs because it's a short feedback loop of just a month or a season, however long that's going to be. Maybe that alludes to some sort of battle pass in the future, who knows. So today I'm playing deck I saw on Eternal Warcry. I'll copy it in the link so you'll be able to find out where it's from. I only made one change, and that is to add Bizarre Trickster, because as this is such a huge like ramp deck, I really like this effect. Just being able to shoot things down, be able to do that multiple times where I've just been able to play it, just shoot something out of the sky so we're able to block it, or just like silencing stuff. To be able to get through. Say our opponent had like a Black Sky Hamager, silence that so I can attack with my dragons. The idea of this deck is just to go really ham, put a lot of power in play, and then kill our opponent with a brilliant idea, drawing a million cards, great parliament, putting a bunch of owls into play, or clutch of Talons, and just being like, here we go, here's a bunch of dragons, you've got one turn to deal with me or you are dead. It's got a card that I've actually cut one of, but this is a really impressive card. I've been super impressed with Siraf, especially because it's like old Siraf where she didn't exhaust, so you're able to just like keep tapping it, just keep putting things into play. I guess like Felon or like other harsh rule decks, you can play this as your one threat, click it a bunch of times, just put things into play, and your opponent has to sort of like answer each of those things because they've got double damage, and some of the things you can hit are actually really quite impressive. So at 1 power, you can hit the Unraveling Exorcist, or what it's called, like, you know, the 1/1 that at the start of your turn, each player draws a card. That's a really nice one to hit because it's going to keep drawing you through, because you are a ramp deck. Ramp decks do sometimes flood, but we do have the ability to turn power into other things. There's no Misc Ascendant, but item in the deck. There are other things, so Marshal Ironthorn is going to get to 15, just be able to play this, blow up your opponent's board, and then crack in with like whatever you were up to. So we've also got like Martyr's Chains here, Pit of Lenekta, and Sword of the Sky King as like other things we can do, and of course that I knew tomorrow. Big thumbs up for me. So let's get onto the ladder and see what this deck's all about. So we do have a ramp, but it's not like the ramp that we want, so I'm going to redraw this. I do want to find like, I want to hit a turn, on turn 4, I want to hit one of our like 4-cost rampers. So we do draw enough cards, I think it's probably okay that we can redraw down to 6. Just be able to sort of find one of those hands. And you know, this isn't perfect, but a turn card busted. It's similar effect to the Justice spell. Has our opponent got a 6-2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, they're not. Let's play Seal's Mount. I'm going to favour playing the Seats of Order just so we've got the double Justice in play before we like hit a Marshal or something like that. But also doing to be mindful, we do want like the double time down as well in case we draw like a Tocas. So we probably are just going to play like the, oh yes. So we've got actually quite a quick Big Owls, because we get to go a turn go up to 6, and then we go up to 7, go up to 9 with Minotaur Ambassador, which is basically millions. We could play an Owl here just to block, but that doesn't seem great because, yeah, look at this hand. Like, we're just going to go completely above whatever our opponent's doing. So opponent's deck could be the Valkyrie deck, but they do have a couple of pieces missing. They do have Icaria and Sediti still, but they don't have things like Defiance. Obviously, we don't care about Defiance, but I think that Defiance is one of the cards that makes that deck just so annoying to deal with. So, Minotaur Ambassador up. So, this is going to go up to 9 here, and then next turn we go up to 11. If we draw a power, go to 12, and then we get to play Great Parliament. Okay, so opponent's playing Armory, which is kind of fine. So, this is going to be a deck that's playing is going to be playing harsh rules and also weapons. So, as we can kind of just wait here with Great Parliament because we get an extra owl if we wait next turn, I think we're going to do that. We've got quite a board here. I probably might want a harsh rule list. It just seem like kind of a fair harsh rule. But we want to get those out of our opponent so that we get to do these things. I think actually, let's do this. Play a bunch of owls. Well, dragons. All pop up for 5, and opponent's been pretty dead on my board. Okay, so opponent's not playing Hash Rule. Okay. Well, there we go. Play Hash Rule. It's pretty good. Also, another thing to note is I feel like the economy's been given a side buff here because we're now 2 formats where you can get 9 of these like red silvers because you get to go red silver 3 times in each format. So you get to, well, you could fetch up like 6 silver chests naturally a day, not including any upgrades. If you really wanted to grind for gold, that's something you can now do, where previously casual was only red, and I think it might be double red. I've honestly not played casual since the top 100 stuff, so don't take my word for it, but the economy is now slightly better, so this is good stuff. Oh, we got an ad. I want to redraw this because I just want to make a 4-drop power supply on like turn 3 or whatever. This I'll keep. Just going to really like Tocas and a lot of matchups. So let's have a do it. Okay. So it's like pick someone at random who's not been on for a while. Not been online. Okay. Don't think they've been online for a while. So let's accept this ad. This is the opponent from the last game. So hopefully it's not a salty ad, but you never know. So see progress here, and we've got all the primals we need. I'm just going to grab. Got all the times we need. Yeah, we've got all the influence we need. Just grab a Justice Sauce. Okay, so again, well, points more like FGS, I'm guessing. Let's just like splash in Cho to draw a card. Yeah, we'll just do this. We get to play Tocas. If our opponent deals with it, we get to play Eternity Stone. Oh dear, our opponent seems to be having some trouble with their influence. I wonder if Treasure Trove was just like a card you could play, whether people would play it. No, that's kind of fine. Still get to attack, so I'm happy with this. Because we do kind of want 4 Justice Sources in play for Martyr's Chains. So we go up to 6 now. We do, we did lose a little bit. I do need to be careful with my Tocases here as well, because if I pump them up, they are vulnerable to Vanquish, which is not great. I think that I will probably pull the trigger on this brilliant idea, though, when it draws 4. So, uh-oh, Sediti. I guess I'll just do this. Is our opponent actually just playing Cho just as like a treasure trove? That answers the question. People will just play that. I guess in Justice you may as well play Inspire, but I'm not attacking. I mean, I'll double block. You probably got like a Fire Star or something. But I'm fine with that. Okay, Annihilate. I mean, this is fine. I've already spent some power. They've attacked with this, which means that we can attack back. Ah, why'd you do that to me? Well, I guess I get to trade with this at least. Was our opponent gets to draw a card, but let me show you a thing or two about drawing cards, friend. Okay, so far so bad. These cards all stink, but all we need to draw is like a Martyr's Chains, and then we're going off. I'm probably gonna not play the Minotaur Ambassador in case we do draw Chains. Yeah, no, it's 2 Chains. Yeah, because we're not playing in market, are we? Maybe we. Yeah. So I probably could get us with Defiance here for like. That's kind of fine. It's just like this cycled Defiance at that point. Oh, Annihilate. Okay, that's fine. Bold of our opponent to play like that power base. I'm going to play Time Sigil. Really would like to draw Martyr's Chains because that'll just take so much pressure off us, and we're able to kill one thing, and then the next turn we're able to kill two things. But if our opponent plays anything else, we are probably pretty dead. Okay, so we have to play Minotaur Ambassador and then play some dragons. This might help us. Because we've got 5/7 and 2 5/5s, which, you know, seems kind of good. Opponent's drawn like 3 cards now of this, maybe 4. Okay, so Tocas is kind of helpful. I am going to pump this up because I feel like our opponent's got like bigger problems. For things that they want to vanquish. So if they want to vanquish, they probably want to vanquish like the 5/7. But I'm putting this up to 9, up to the 6/1 because then we're at 19 power, which means if we draw Marshal Ironthorn, we're able to play power and then blow up the board and then attack for like 15-21, which would kill our opponent. So we've still got that out of drawing a Marshal Ironthorn. Didn't have to go up to 6/1. Could probably have gotten away with going to a 5/2. This does open us up to like Vara's Favour, but the 6 Justice Sigil deck's probably not playing Vara's Favour. So opponent could have got like casual here, but that doesn't seem super likely. Because, I mean, they've got a good board. And as long as they don't take damage, they get to keep drawing millions of cards. But Pristine Light could be that. I mean, Rizan would suck because we just get to like play Rizan, kill less, and then even if we hit our Marshal Ironthorn, we don't get to blow up the world. Okay, Valkyrie Falls are on our 6/1 maybe? On the 5/7, okay. So do we jump? So we lose one of our things anyway, but if we get Fanny Howard or Torched, we get Fanny Howard or Torched. That's basically just our life now. Yeah, well, it's going to scoop it up, go on to the next game. Okay, well, we've got like a bit of a ramp, but we've not got the double ramp, which is what we want. And this is kind of good, but also kind of not. I will keep it. Can we accept? Oh, cool, so we can. I never know like whether I can accept or not because it's just like no number at the top to tell you like how many friends you've got. So let's play this one first. So we've got a single Primal, so that's probably what we want to fetch. So we can fetch the seat. I'm just going to grab a not just. You've got a second Justice I'll say for Marshal, so we'll keep the rest in Hex for Reclaim, and then just fetch like a Time Sigil because it doesn't really matter. But yeah, Tocas into Eternity Core. It's a lot of power, so we could like make a really quick Great Parliament for like a lot. Up against the FGS here. Could be fetching like Regent's Tomb here, which could be pretty bad for us because it kills like our one thing that matters. One thing I've noticed as well with Regent's Tomb is that against the combo deck played in the last video, this is fine, but we're still going to just attack into it. That probably just takes our Great Parliament. Oh, they did 2 our Vengeance. I see. Yeah, our opponents were doing this, which is keep the Sabotage for when they need it. Or when they want it, rather. I'm just going to attack this. They get their merchant thing, but I have to just try and pressure this. They do get to take our Great Parliament, unless they really need the power now. But, yeah, so I've been playing the combo deck, and the Sabotage isn't good until after the opponent's merchanted, so they've been sort of like keeping it on suspend, which means that you are more incentivized to attack it in that deck, which is just, you know, it's kind of an interesting play pattern. Okay, probably correct there to take the clutch of Talons because it's pretty potent. Because it only costs like 2 for a 5/5, whereas this costs like 4, even though you don't actually have to spend the power to get it. So we are going to go quite a lot here. So we're going to go to Grubby with Primal Source, so we're able to do a clutch if we draw one. I think ideally we draw... Marshal will put us at 11. And so would the Emissary put us at 11 as well. We're probably about to get Elias, which is going to be pretty bad for us actually. Oh, we're not supposed to get. Maybe it's got like an Akari or something. I don't know. Could be a plate. Plate plus Regent's Tomb just kill you pretty quickly. Can opponent kill us this turn? Maybe, maybe not. But I get to draw 6 cards. So if they kill us, then we die doing what we love best, and truly that is the most important thing. Also, we get to go fucking huge next turn. Because we're going to play Marshal into Ambassador Ambassador. Aww, what's that point hate fun for? You fun hater. Let's do this. So go up to 7. We do this. I think we get to play Great Parliament again. A Great Parliament's going to be like for 2 million. Yeah, 4, which is like, it's enough. Because it trades with this, it trades with half of this. Yeah, just keep the 1-1 hit. No one needs to know about you initiate the sands, it's fine. Okay, so our opponent's got some Warcries on the go, which is not ideal. If our opponent annihilates, say, they don't get to gain lives, which is kind of fine. Opponent could... Oh, just Harshal? Yeah, that's fine. And that was a smuggled one as well, so we have to do this. Put this one in play, put this one in play, and then we're going to make 5 owls, which is, you know, just a quick clock. I mean, our opponent's got a huge Warcry thing at some point in the deck, and they've also got an Elias, but hopefully we can just kill our opponent before either of those things are drawn, which is perhaps what our opponent's thinking about. Yep, this is fine. Attack with these. Yep, you can keep the side, don't worry. Just need to sort of crack them, sort of. Oh, and a carrier. So maybe at this point, I don't actually need 20. I can't kill it because I've got 3, 4, 8. It's not enough. It carries annoying. I'm not going to like sit back and stuff like that. So I have to sit back to make some blocks, which is kind of annoying here. I'm going to have like a removal spell which would help, but maybe they want to try and blow us out just like get us to only double block this, but I think probably triple block this and single block this. But yeah, time is probably fine, wherever it is. So this has completely turned the game like around. Marshal Ironthorn doesn't help us too much, but Chains does. Chains is very helpful, because it kills this, makes these double-sized. Also turns into like a 6/10, so it's huge. Double block there, single block there, and then we'll just put the 3/5. And then we should hopefully be able to trade with this next turn. But the actual power boost from Regent's Tomb was actually pretty relevant there. Okay, so do we kill this? I don't think we can actually. I probably believe it's like post combat, but I am just gonna have a little think about this. I've probably got 10 power to deal 5 to us. Yeah, so we are dead. Rats. That's kind of unfortunate because yeah, I thought this was gonna be, you know, interesting. I might miss it. They might try and kill an owl. Go on, miss it. Oh. Just choose to be salty instead. Okay, well, we've got Devotee, and if we hit one of our 4-cost ramp spells, we should do, so like a million of them, we get to Ambassador. It's like a really, really brilliant idea. And honestly, that just sounds like a brilliant idea. And I was going to 6. Oh yes, can't lose. Which is a lie, but I'm going to try my best. Okay, so found. So I'm going to play his face up, because if we draw a 4-cost ramp spell, I'd much rather be able to have the out to also be able to do the onslaught one. Also, just attacking our opponent for 1 if the Devour's favoured us, you know, even the score a little bit. And this, if our opponent doesn't interact with our spells here, we'll get to Minotaur Ambassador. Once that's down, it doesn't really matter if something's happened to these. Oh, can also clutch. Okay, so he's saying there's a chance. Opponent's not interacting with like any of our things yet. So I'm expecting like 4 Annihilates, maybe like 1 or 2 Ice Bolts. But there's no Desecrates in the format anymore, so I probably want to put Clutch on this. Okay, don't want to put Clutch on that because a Permafrost just happened. Just draw 4. Or do we put 2 5,000 in play? I think we put 2 5,000 in play. That sounds good. I shouldn't have put it there because of Maelstrom, but I'll do. Yeah, because I should have had like the 3-5 instead. That would have been better. I will take a Justice Sigil. Huh. Although we also just like completely savagely outplayed this snowball right here. There we go. Smart and Finn. Do we just get so greedy? So we play this, we go down to 5, we play this, go back, we go to 7. Let's just draw. Let's draw 6. Seems good. Yeah, seems good. I'll just make like infinite dragons next time. Ugh, Black Sky. Again, we foiled the opponent's play. Just put like another weapon on here to be able to attack both. Yeah. Let's do that again. Attack you for 10. Just get to turn the corner kind of nicely, honestly. Just attack for 1 hit, boost up. Just the most efficient play there, just to do that. Then next time we draw like a power, and like some point in the next 2 turns, we get to just make this Sword of the Sky King while our opponent's got nothing going on. That seems pretty good. We do need the Justice Source, of course, though, so that's the thing we're missing, but I think at this point I'm not above just like attacking if we do draw like the Justice Ramp spell. It's fairly conditional, but I've been really impressed with it like in both formats really. So let's play this, and Siraf just like good blocker. I think if we'd drawn power there, I would have liked to play Tocas, but this way is cool. You know, we're still pretty close to being able to play a new tomorrow, which is generally a game ender in these sort of decks because it just removes all the power from your deck. You can only draw like things that do stuff. Oh, you do have like some whiffs like Devotee of the Sands, Initiate of the Sands. You've got a bunch of good stuff as well. So there's what we're looking for, and now I guess we just do this, just kill that thing. We take 4 points damage, which isn't ideal. But we've just got this huge frame play. Like, we're able to kill, like, maybe the next 2 things. Like, okay, so only get to kill 2 things. We've got no way to, like, gain armors. We could try and high roll here. But I think we're just going to kill this. And then we're just going to new tomorrow. And then I should probably put the game away because this will be 4 cost to make 20 power. Or we can even just wait and just activate this a bunch of times, which I think is what we will do. Yeah, so a new tomorrow's activation. Oh, Avigraft is gonna... Yeah, that really stings there. So, we do know that... So just in case I don't want our opponent to just torch our thing and just put us below power. So, let's do it this way. Because only getting 4 owls, it's, you know, that's stinky. So it's like, draw 2 units from your void, take 2 damage. Okay, our opponent's gonna go and get... Merchant, because that will let them get Harsh Rule. But if they don't draw an 8th power, they've got an 8th power, okay. This is it's the only Harsh Rule they've got though. We're still live to draw either another Parliament. Brilliant idea for like a million. How many cards do we draw? So we do this, we've got 7 power left. Seems good. I have no idea how many cards we're drawing, but like a million. I can have one of these anyway, it's fine. Seems good. Let's do that. Then pass the turn, I guess. Just like put you dead. Discard these Serafs. Also, I feel super smart and thin because we've only got 3 Serafs in the deck and our opponent did Avigraft against it. Could be Annihilate, so let's just block with like all of them, just so everyone gets a little piece of the action. Everyone does like 1 damage. Life's good. Okay, so let's boop our opponent in the head for 16. That seems kind of fine. Let's go for some quests, I guess. Let's play this. Let's make ourselves intensely vulnerable to Pristine Light. But showing off, really. Very difficult to lose in this spot, because even if we like died here, we've got like Brilliant Idea for 1 million again. Brilliant Idea is so sweet. Maybe Brilliant Idea is better than Mystic Ascendant. Yeah, maybe that was a little bit BM, but you know, I'm just having fun with this format. It's sweet, you know. This is where our opponent's actually just BMing us and they've got Pristine Light, just like main deck 4 copies. Uh-oh. They did have Pristine Light. But then the game gets to go longer, so it's fine. Oh, chill, that's okay. This is dragging out, mate. You know, I've got a video to make here. I've got editing to do. There we go. Let's give him the old I'm unleashed. Still yet to unlock the final shadow emote, but should be soon. There we go. Great. It's good, this format. This is good prizes. Okay, so that was the first foray into the expedition format. Not too keen on the name or the icon, but it does feel kind of fun that you're able to just sort of like, there's no pressure whatsoever because like there's no ranked, there's no like end of month rewards. It would be kind of nice if there was, but I think that forcing people to have like another thing that they feel like they have to do could be a bad thing. So I think for now it's, you know, kind of fine. Although it would be nice if there was 2 constructed formats where you could get ranked sort of like titles, but maybe this one would need to be more like draft, where it was like bronze, silver, gold, diamond, masters, but no like 1, 2, 3s. The 1, 2, 3s were only in ranked. Or maybe just get rid of the 1, 2, 3s altogether, just have a more streamlined sort of experience. But yeah, I enjoy this format. It's cool. We didn't get to do anything completely busted with like New Tomorrow with like Marshals out, but it's fine. You know, the format's sweet. I look forward to playing some more of it. So be a couple of days, but I'll be back with some more. See you around.